All right, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best money method inside of the Forge. Obviously, as you can see, I have, almost 7. I'm at 1.6, almost 1.7 million. I can get to 1.7 million right now. Anyway, so what we're going to be looking at is the methods we're going to be using in today's video. So it's actually pretty straightforward. Most money farming methods. So, for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. So we're going to hop right into the Forge. Obviously, sorry, it's a bit dark. I'm in a private server. So now there are a few different ways you can consistently make money. I'm going to show you my personal favorite. Obviously, building up into that, other methods that a lot of people like using that are good. I'm not going to lie, they are good, but they're not like my personal take. So first things first, getting into this video. If you're wanting to enter into my giveaway, I'm going to be giving away 50 rerolls to 5 people. If you want to enter into the giveaway, comment Roblox your name down below, hype this video, and leave a like. All you got to do is hype this video, leave a like, and that'll enter you into the giveaway. All you got to do to hype is head on down into mobile, scroll on the little bar, click hype, and hype this video. Okay, so one of the first things we're going to be doing to make money is going to be making and designing weapons. So this weapon right here I have is purely darkite, I believe. So it's very, very strong, we'll just say, as you see. Obviously, I didn't do too well with the crafting and getting a good weapon. I would have liked if I got gloves or something, and I think there might be a weapon somewhere in my inventory that's technically better. But what we're going to be doing is hyper-focusing on crafting. Now, there are a few things you can do to get some of these really good weapons, but the first thing I'd recommend doing is having a lot of excess ores. So I did this method recently. That's why I was testing this compared to other ones. That's why I don't have too many ores right now. But as you see, we have a good amount of stuff. I used all my mythical ore, but we still got like a decent amount of uranium, ore, fireite, mithril, right? All this stuff. So what we're going to do is do a little bit of a test. So firstly, what you want to figure out is the ores you're using, if it's worth it, obviously, in the first place. But a thing I commonly see is people come over to this NPC right here, Greedy Say or whatever, and they'll sell their ores to him. Like, oh, I don't want to use my fireite, so I'm going to sell all of my fireite. And the issue with this is you lose so much value, because if you look at fireite, this is obviously just the example I'm using, but fireite has a 4.5 multiplier. Say you're crafting a weapon that's worth 100, right? Using the 4.5 multiplier, it'll now be worth, 450. So you can get good value out of just directly crafting a weapon first and then selling it. And a common issue a lot of people do is they just, instead of, taking that thing and selling it, or crafting something and taking the time to do that, and then they sell it. But the first thing we do want to look at is the value of weapons. Now, a very common issue I do see a lot of people doing as well is when they are crafting it, right, they throw in too many ores and waste it, and they get too much just stuff in general, and they try to craft in the index. If you look at weapons, they try to craft higher stuff, like, all the heavy armor, heavy weapons, and they think this is the best stuff. It's good, but it's not the best. So they'll try to get like some great swords, skull crushers, because these have a really high base price. And then if you multiply that by the ores you're putting into it, you can get good value out of it. But it is very wasteful money-wise, because there's a better way to do this. Now, I'll have a website in the description, which is it's like a full outline to the whole game. A lot of helpful information on that. But essentially, one of the things we're going to be doing is, say I'm trying to get rid of a lot of the ore I have, because I'm not going to lie, I have a lot of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft enough, I think optimally is 37, to get a colossal sword. And then I'm going to click forge. And then we got a battle axe. This obviously isn't the best one. And I'm on my laptop, so if I do this sloppily, that's why. So we'll take this. This will have a 4x sell value on the base, technically, because of its multiplier on that. So we'll get this. Now, obviously, something like this would be just a decent weapon in general. 126, about 120 damage a second. It's not ideal, but, you can use it. So go to equipment, and we have this new weapon. So this... Now, what you can do is you can obviously sell it, but what we'll do personally instead is you can go over to Woo right here, and you can sell some of your extra stuff. So me personally, obviously, there's a bunch of these pickaxes. I use these for info videos and all this, so I'm not going to sell these, but I'll sell this ore pickaxe or that, and then I'll sell this. Probably won't sell that. I'll sell this great sword and some of these other things. And so then we'll accept these, right? And just with 2 weapons, we'll sell for almost 5,000 off of those 2 weapons, rather selling only for like maybe a a few hundred off of the same ore. So as you can tell, obviously it is very much better to go in ahead and craft first before you sell, and craft and sell the things you've crafted. So the next thing is going to be another very optimal method for farming money, and this is going to be through NPC quests, especially most notably the ones that are daily. So if you didn't know, there are actually 2 quests you can do continuously. Firstly being this one right here from the Masked Stranger. So if you come up here into the main zone, obviously that goes into this section. You can talk to him, and he's going to want you to do some quests for him. I'll do it. As you see, kill axe skeletons, death axe, normal skeleton rogues, and bombers. Super easy, and he'll give you money, XP, and all that. But another quest NPC you can do is you come on down to the forging area, and you can talk to Barakulov right here. So pretty much same dialogue, and he'll want you to do essentially the same thing. He wants me to mine 150 basalt rocks and 50 basalt cores. Now, the interesting thing about both of these is, I mean, they are very easy to mine a lot of. So we'll just come on back up here. Like, this is a basalt rock, just 150 of these, and I can like just go around one-shotting everything. So this realistically would not take long. And then with all the resources we gather, we can go ahead and take these craft items and sell those, and then obviously continue from there on. Now, the next and most optimal method, this is going to be the best one I use, honestly, for the most part, to make as much money as I have, is going to be through essence farming. And I'll show you the best way to use this. But essentially what you're going to want to do is find the best mob you can easily kill. Depending on the weapon type you have, you want to be able to kill the thing within 2 seconds. You don't want to have this thing have time to kill you. Now, as a note, you can easily parry a lot of NPCs. So say with this guy right here. So he's relatively easy to parry. See, so we just fully parried him. So you can easily parry his attacks. I'm going to fail to do that one, and you won't take damage. Or if you have better armor, you can easily do that. But essentially, in doing so, what you can do is you can get really, really good at like farming them without taking much damage, especially if you don't have good armor and can just easily farm people. And so what you'll do is you'll go around farming these, and the reason why is the essence drop sell for a lot. Like, I'll go ahead and show you. We'll just use some of the essence that I do have, for example. So we'll come on over to greedy, say right here. I don't really have much to upgrade, and I can farm more either way. So say I'm wanting to sell a lot of the superior essence, we'll just go ahead and sell all of it, and all of the epic essence that I have farmed. So I'll go ahead and sell this, and as you see, it'll sell for 77,000. And realistically, this was not that hard to farm, and I can easily go back and get more, right? And if you look at all the other stuff I have, if I go back on over to stash, essence, right, I still have thousands of essence left, which I can also sell these and sell for, you know, thousands and thousands more. But it's going to be one of the best methods for money. But pretty much, for the most part, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Once again, if this helped you out, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you on the next one.